Can you see? In the parking lot with all of the custom vehicles and custom tech. Okay, we all know this event is heavy on the sensor data and the diagnostics, but otherwise maybe a bit tech light, but lots of cool engineering. So we're out in the parking lot. These are a lot of the cars that are out and available for people to check out during SEMA Fest outside the party. But these are all the super duper custom flexible cars. We already loaded Expo Hall from West Hall, which is where they have a lot of the custom manufacturing for whatever your side interest is. If you wanted to carry a canoe, a toboggan, whatever, on whatever vehicle, or convert it from this form to that form to a camper, or put your wrap on, or change your window tint so you don't have to blink and squint because the sun is so bright where you are, whatever it is. That was over in West Hall, and we did a pretty extensive walkabout. We went aisle by aisle. So I hope you got to see a lot of stuff, because there's a lot of interesting things you can add to your automobiles. Us engineers and technical folks, we do like our cars, let's be honest, and we like to modify them the same way we like to play with our code. So it's a lot of fun. I have some good interviews set up for this afternoon. So we have some great new content coming as well. We did not walk North Hall, South Hall Upper, or South Hall Lower, or this amazing parking lot with all these custom vehicles behind me. So that's what I'm going to capture now for y'all before I go to my interviews. Of course, you know, we always have our treasure hunt, working on our whisper reports for any given event. This event, the research that I'm hunting for is what retrofit risk will stall EV adoption in 26. And that's kind of an interest to all of us who might have EV vehicles, or maybe our organization has EV fleets, or we're thinking about it. We need to know what are the barriers going to be for that. The second one is, what AI tool is going to disrupt diagnostics first? That's right, AI and data is very big in automotive diagnostic. It's not just about health diagnostics, it's also about what's wrong with your car. It's electrical, very advanced technology nowadays, and it's not always easy to figure out what's wrong with it. So they're using AI to gather all the data and do advanced diagnostics on it as well. It's actually kind of funny. I remember the first year I came to SEMA, they weren't sure what a technologist who loved data and had did telecommunications would be interested in cars. And I explained with the self-driving cars. Of course, was involved with the team that did the first connected scooter. But yeah, it's all about the data. Then the next year, they all of a sudden understood that some of the manufacturers were restricting access to data, and that restricts what you can do to tune your car. So it's very important for aftermarket to be able to tune and have access to all that data. And what type of data is Doreen's favorite type of data, sensor data. Of course, as I mentioned yesterday, my big brother, Steve, Birdman 941, lost him in 2020, but he was very much into cars and the aftermarket and tuning and performance, more the combustion types, but yeah, so always gotta give a shout out and think about him when I'm here. The third question we're working on is, of course, the tech gap that's gonna block the aftermarket growth on this upcoming year. So we'll see what they have to say. You'll see answers already up online. Those playlists aren't listed, but they're in the descriptions of all the related videos for the event period. The playlist is also going to be in the end screen and pinned to the comments. For those of you familiar with the channel, last week on Monday, we were at Money 2020. That's right, FinTech. And Money 2020 was out to clients on Friday, and the video and the public edition were out on Sunday. And of course, on Tuesday, we were at Put Data First, and those got out on Monday to clients. And this morning, that's right, this morning the video premiered. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out, please do. It was a really interesting event. It had roundtables instead of keynotes, and they had demonstrations for most of their vendors. So it was really interesting. It's some pretty interesting AI and data technology. You can check it out there. Be sure any of the videos you want to see. It's a rabbit hole of videos, lots of videos covered. This is our 20th event here in 2025. The playlist is currently listed for AAPEX SEMA, but once the public edition comes out and the video edition comes out, it'll be listed, of course, as it is now in the description, the end screen, and of course it'll show up in the pinned comment as well. This weekend's edition for Computer Talk Radio, I'm recording today when I get home. So yeah, I'll be syncing up with Benjamin Rockwell. So please look through all the videos and let me know which stuff you liked here at AAPEX and SEMA, so I know what to talk about. It will be on this Saturday's edition of the syndicated broadcast. So do be sure to check that out. Last week we talked about Money 2020, and the following week we'll cover include our coverage for Put Data First. We also, of course, have all the content fully public for Global Gaming Expo, G2E, and WMC, MWC. A lot of events, as you know, used to stand for something, but don't anymore. We do have our press pass, and we'll have amazing, huge coverage again for CES in January. If you didn't check out our last year's coverage, you want to be sure to do that. It was pretty neat. But yeah, we're here in the parking lot. I don't know if you can see any of the custom cars behind me. So I'm going to be doing the walkabout here shortly, and I'll be loading it right after that. So be sure to subscribe, watch the channel, and do me a favor. Support our channel. If you appreciate it and like what we do, the only way I can keep doing it is if it just absolutely explodes. So please tell a couple friends, say, hey, if you like unbiased tech coverage and data and cloud and cybersecurity and identity and access management and real original research, including obviously all fully referenced. You see the people I'm interviewing and speaking with. So it's really high quality stuff. It's stuff that me as an engineer appreciate myself. For those of you not familiar, I actually have 6 degrees. I got my 6th one, AT&T, paid from MBA back in 16. The first 5 it ended with a PhD in computer science from Waterloo. They had a 2% acceptance rate at the time I went in. Yes, I'm an American, but I went to Canada for my graduate work because I got in. They're rated top 5 in math and computer science and all the competitions globally, and no one else in North America was. So they said that's where the best go. So I went, absolutely. But yeah, no, we're here now in Vegas at the Las Vegas Convention Center in the parking lot. We'll probably have to, I hope we won't have some copyright issues with the music in the background, so we'll have to be careful with that. If not, we'll fix it up. But hopefully y'all are enjoying the coverage. I know this event is a little bit different, but it's technology we use every day. It is sensor data. It is also getting involved with the 5G, and the stuff we covered at MWC is coming in. I'm not seeing as much of that this year, but I think the connected car and everything, we might see more again in future years. But what I am seeing is, you can see even in the walkabout in AAPEX, is there's a lot of companies talking about organizing your data and data and data and data. And they have the data stage the last couple of years here at SEMA. So they're definitely realizing that there's a lot of technology in these cars nowadays. So thanks again for all your support. And we're very excited to hit 10,000 subscribers this week. Can't even tell you how much it means to you. And for any of you that have a business that also is interested in the same audience I have, we are looking for an independent sponsor that's not going to try to control us, because we want to be able to say what we really think about the technology, and no one has editorial rights, and we'd like to keep it that way. So we are looking for a sponsor. Get the word out if you have a friend or know someone, so that we can keep bringing you this content. It's the 20th event this year, but it is not pay for play, so none of those vendors pay to be, or the events pay for coverage or anything. It's strictly for you to understand what's available and to know the art of the possible, as well as if you're ever looking for something in a particular area, to know what they do and they don't do, and getting them on the record to say that. It's one of the nice things of being a press. If you're a client, you can always go and ask someone, or find an excuse to write something and state it, and make them fact check it, and state the least positive. It's fun. What can you do? But Las Vegas Convention Center is shining bright. She's still under construction. I don't know if you can see a little bit over here. The Central Hall, she's coming along. I don't know if you can see, isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I can't even wait till this is all open. I have no idea if it's going to be open for CES or not, but wow, wouldn't that be something? You know, if it is, we're going to be bringing it to you. Absolutely. So once again, we are live here at SEMA in the parking lot. We're going to do a walkabout, catch some of these custom cars, hopefully before the sun comes in too bright, because then it probably won't take the photographs as well. But we appreciate you. Definitely be sure to enjoy all the walkabouts, and some of the vendors will get that, show more of the technical information. I'm going to try to tech on that data stage. We'll see how it goes. It's a big event. I had, how many steps? I had some 10,567. Yep. That's how many steps I got in yesterday. 10,567. So a lot of steps. I'll probably get a lot more than that in today. So we'll see how it goes. But we appreciate you. Remember to subscribe, tell your friends, like the stuff you enjoy, and be sure to blow up the videos you're really enjoying so I know what to talk about on Computer Talk Radio when I recorded this afternoon. Okay, take care. Bye.